Hey guys, it's Stonks here. In the background, it's just one song, so if you don't like Green Day, it's just one song. I was listening to the record, side one, while I was getting prepared for this video. Besides a few of their most known songs off the album, some of the other ones are alright. It's not like the greatest thing, but there's still some great songs on it. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you my entire Who vinyl record LP collection. I actually have a lot of their albums here. There's still stuff I have to listen to and stuff I really need to get into, but I think I'm really getting into most of their stuff now. They're just a band I respect a lot, so that's why I have all their albums and lots of other stuff. So yeah, I think everything's here. It's kind of hard to remember what you get in the past and stuff, so I didn't even realize I had this many. So, and yeah, the record's over, side one. So anyway, what I have here is the Who, My Generation. This is a reissue from a few years ago. This one sounds really good, and I actually fell in love with this record just by this reissue. So great record. Right here I have the Who Sings My Generation. This is a stereo. I think it's an original. The record is not in the greatest shape. It sounds kind of worn, so when I first heard this, I didn't really care that much. But like I said, I fell in love from that version, the UK one, but this is still a great one to have. Right here I have a quick one. This is a reissue from a few years ago. And I actually started to really love this album. It's pretty much perfect. It's just not like their greatest sounding stuff. So yeah, this is a great record. And right here I have Happy Jack. When I first got this, I didn't know this, but I think it's a mono pressing. You can see that. So I think it's an original mono, so I actually have two monos. I think the Quick One album is a mono as well, so I need to get a stereo copy, but yeah, once again, good album. It's basically the same except the song. And right here I have a pack which has a Quick One and Happy Jack with Sellout. I think if you want to hear a quick one, you might as well hear the one on this album, because it has all the songs from the US and UK version, because it's the UK one, and then it has Happy Jack at the end. So yeah, this is a Canadian pressing. Yeah, and I got this from Surge, this VCLT, a year ago or so. So I'm thankful for that. And it's a great compilation. You can really tell how different the Who are just from these two albums here. Right here I have Sellout. This is a reissue from a few years ago. These reissues that I saved from a few years ago, I got these recently within the past couple months, but these releases themselves came out a few years ago. These are not the ones that I said from a few years ago. They're not actually like the 2015 ones, which I'm actually glad, because I think these older reissues look more authentic to the originals. This has a poster. But I have to say, the remaster for Sellout I don't think sounds as good. Anyway, here's the poster. It's good to have, but I don't really care too much for the mastering on it. I actually think that My Generation sound better than this for those same remasters. Right here I have another Sellout. This is a remaster, but it's a different kind here. It's on Polydor. But yeah, this one's really cool to have. But this one I don't think has the inner groove at the end of the album. All my other copies have the inner groove, I think, including this one. Last but not least, I have a Sellout as a Decca pressing stereo. I don't know if it's an original, but at least close to one. Right here I have this weird compilation, which the Who. I don't think it's a comp though. I think it's a studio album from Germany. I think it came out in '66, but my pressing is a reissue of it from '68. But yeah, it has some really interesting songs. Right here I have another German import called The Best of the Who. You can even see it shows that one on there. But yeah, this one's really cool to have. I actually heard some Who songs for the first time on here, like Dogs. I think Dogs is a really good Who song that's not on really any of their albums. But yeah, this is a good one. Right here I got Magic Bus, which actually does not have Dogs. I just mentioned that because the track listing is somewhat similar. Like it has Mr. Hyde, but there's the full title of it. That's a good song. But yeah, I got this for $2 like over a year ago or so. And the record plays pretty good. I was so surprised it was only $2. I didn't really know what this was when I got it. I thought it was a bootleg. Okay, right here I have another double pair set from Surge from Canada. It's a Canadian pressing. This has Magic Bus and the Who Sings My Generation. So this is a really interesting one to have. The records sound good, so. Right here I have Tommy, which I've only played once. And I have to say, I could hear their talent and I get what people say it's great. But me personally, I just haven't fully fell in love with it yet. I love parts of the album, but there's still parts that I don't care for as much. I would give this album probably a 9 or an 8 out of 10. Still really good. It has some classic stuff in there. You could really hear their talent on it. So the thing, it could be an original, but the inner sleeve is from the 70s, both of them. Oh yeah, and it comes with a booklet right here. I won't bother to show it all. I know most of you know what that is. It actually comes with another record, but I'm not going to show it so I could save time. But it has 2 records, obviously. Right here I have another copy. I had this one a lot longer, and I never even played this one. I think I played a song off it or so. Yeah, but I never fully played this one. I only played the Decca one to hear the entire album, but yeah. And it comes with a booklet as well. And it's a double record, but like I said, I'm trying to save time. Okay, right here is Live at Leeds. This is basically a complete set. It has like all their really cool inserts. I think it's just missing a poster, but here like it has a really nice photo of the guys. And here's the record itself. I got this, you can see the price I got it at the time just about. And yeah, this record is in really good shape. I just need to get the poster for it, but I don't know. I just don't feel like getting another copy of this unless it's an import, because I have quite a few copies here to show. Here I have another copy. I got I got this for free, I think, even before that one, so that's why I have more than one. This one has fewer. It has only a few inserts. The record itself is a little beat up, but it was for free. And right here is one of the first Who albums I ever got. I got this years ago. And I think I got it at that record store that I said I haven't gone there in years. When I originally went there to only look for the Beatles, I would slightly look for other bands. And I got this one for the Who at the time. Alright, so now here we go on to all their 70s stuff and whatnot. Here's Who's Next. This is a classic. I haven't fully gotten into it yet, but it does have really good songs on here. Of course, Baba O'Reilly and Won't Get Fooled Again, but it has like Bargain and Going Mobile. So, great. Right here I have another copy. The reason I have a few copies here, this one was $1, and I just say, why would I pass it up? And because the label looks slightly different anyway, why not? Right here is a Canadian pressing from Surge on the MCA. It's a Canadian, yep. Right here, this is the first copy I got of this album. It's a US MCA. You know what I noticed with some of these Canadians? They're all like reissues. I don't know when they originally came out, but here we are, got Meaty Beaty Big and Bouncy. This is pretty good compilation. And it's Track Records UK pressing. I got that pretty cheap. Right here is a Canadian pressing. I think I got this one from Surge. I'm really glad Surge gave me some records in the past. Yeah, like this one says 1980, but I don't know when it came out in Canada originally. Like they have some repressings for Canadian ones, at least the ones I have. Right here is another Canadian, but the reason's because it's not gatefold, so I just got it anyway. Canadian pressing. And here I have a US one. This was a buck. This is probably my most grailed buck album because it's in like mint condition. And it's on the lovely Decca label. Okay, right here is Quadrophenia. I played some of this album. I could hear the great tracks off it, but I feel like the record could be too warm because the quality sound is not that great, to be honest. So I'll probably have to get a backup copy. I mean, a new one. But I only played about half of this album, and it's pretty good. So I might want to get another copy because this one's not that good in condition. Right here is a Netherlands pressing, the Best of the Who. This is a really good one. Like the sound quality itself is not the greatest. I don't know why. Maybe from the pressing, but it has some good songs off here. Like it has a couple live at Leeds ones, like My Generation, Summertime Blues, and Magic Bus are live at Leeds. I Could See for Miles is from Sellout, and then I think these rest are Tommy ones. So I think if I don't know if it has it or not, but I think We're Not Gonna Take It actually has the See Me Feel Me segment or whatever song from Tommy has it at the end of the album. I think it's on here. Right here is Odds and Sods. This one's an interesting one. I think I heard most of it, but it has some of their great songs off here, like I'm the Face, Long Live Rock, and some other ones. This is just a compilation of unreleased and rare songs and whatnot. Has some inserts, and I think it has a poster, if I could even... So, yeah, this one was nice. But yeah, I think I got some of these for free from someone before, like years ago, when I wanted to get some albums. So, like, some of my copies that have that on it are free or something. Like, here is the Who by Numbers. I think I got this for free as well from that person. I never actually played this one, no, I don't think. I heard like songs off it partially on something else. Like I think I heard How Many Friends from something, but I need to just play it. Like I said, I haven't played everything by the Who. I just got all their albums because I really like them. I really like the band themselves, so that's why. Alright, here I got Who Are You? It has a sticker here. It's a white label promo, and it's in pretty good shape. So I only played obviously like the title track, but I need to still play the rest. There's a couple weird just whatever's in here. I don't know. Hey, here I have another copy. I got this a while ago. Just when I wanted to get some Who albums. This was years ago, so I just got really anything. Right here is Kids Are Alright. This was my first copy of this one, and I thought I'll just show off the bat right here. I have another copy for free I thought this one was a better condition, but I realized that the records in this one are not that great. There's also a stamp. But anyway, I just put all the inserts, like this came with a booklet. I won't show it all, but I'll just show like just the pictures. Sorry if this collection video is not the best. I'm just trying not to make the video so long anymore. And the good thing, both of these copies, they had each had their own sleeves, so I just put both of them in here. So now I have a complete set in this one. The booklet came from my free copy, but I think this copy here has the better records, so that's why I decided to put everything with this one. I originally thought this one sounded better, but I came to the realization that this one does. So this is a complete set that's in good condition. It has great recordings off it. The Self is one that I listen to a lot. Right here, like I said, this is the same one I already showed. This is a different copy. This just has some records that are kind of beat off. It's not terrible shape. So I have 2 copies of this album. Right here I got for I think $2. Hooligans. I actually think this is somewhat a terrible compilation. It doesn't really have a lot of their known hits on it. It doesn't even have Won't Get Fooled Again. Like you can see, they basically took out all their 60s stuff. There's only 3 60s songs. It's an alright compilation. It still has like Bargain and Bob O'Reilly, Behind Blue Eyes. It still has like The Real Me and stuff like that. So, and it has Summertime Blues, but it says 1971. If it's the Live at Leeds, it's supposed to say 70, but anyway, the records look actually not bad for $2. It was 2 because it's a double album. And it actually has inner sleeves, but whatever. Okay, right here now is After Keith Moon. I got this for $1 called Face Dances. I think I should get an upgrade eventually. It skips frequently. But I honestly say it's not terrible what I heard. You Better You Bet's actually a pretty good song. I can't lie about that. Right here, it's hard. And I don't even think I played the entire Face Dances because it skipped a lot, but it actually has an inner sleeve here, and it's probably in good condition. I think I paid a couple bucks for this some time ago. So, last but not least, I have a Who bootleg called Whosooh. I didn't know at the time, so I just kind of wrote on it. Like, I filled in that, and I filled in this, and I wrote my own back just saying the track listing. But it's actually a pretty essential bootleg, because I just thought it was a bootleg of a regular album, but it's not a regular album. It may not be like a crazy bootleg, but it's not like an easy one to come by. But it has lots of great songs, like I'm the Face, Whosooh, and it has some of their harder ones to find, like Ball That Woman, Daddy Rolling Stone, Anytime You Want Me, Shout and Shimmy, I'm a Man, Waltz for a Pig, Batman, Buck of Tea, Bop Around Disguises, Circles, I'm a Boy in the City. That's just some. I don't want to name it all here, but yeah, that's some pretty good stuff. It only goes up to about 1971. And then it has some live stuff on the last disc. But anyway, I think that's essential to have, really. Because I think I have most of their recordings now, believe it or not, with the albums that I have here. So yeah, guys, that's my entire the Who vinyl record LP collection. So hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe to this new guy on YouTube called Vinyl Kid. He's been on YouTube in the past, but he kind of just left it. He's on Instagram, and that's how I got to see him again. But he just made a new YouTube account. He's going to upload some videos. He has a great collection. Check him out in the description below. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and that was my entire collection of the Who LPs. Bye.